So put on a little perfume. Tell you girls you're running. Don't forget about your new shoes. You know the ones that work your name. And a man alive can't stop you now. Highlight girl. Highlight
It's been too long, too many wrongs. What have I done? You've forgotten the words to our song. Now it's gone. Take it back just for one night. Take all the wrongs and pretend that we're alright.
Hello, everybody. This is Snipe Down, and I'm here with my good friend and teammate. I got your pistola.
Hey, everybody. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing up here, but I'm going to wing it.
So today we are going to be bringing you a caster show match where you have us, the players who get railed on all the time by these casters in Pro League, and now we are going to, fortunately, be able to do the same to them while they play on main stage.
It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to just flame and roast.
I'm ready. I'm ready to see some Elamite point of view.
Oh, man, it's, I'm going to go a little easy. But
I wish T-Squared was here. We can give him a little taste of his own medicine.
Oh, man. T-Squared's constantly calling me out for my gameplay.
My flag runs seem to be pretty slow.
Yeah, not only are your flag runs slow, but apparently I play like a passive sit-back sometimes, sometimes I can't help it, man. I'm a spider. Or,
just kind of waiting for your prey.
Yeah, man. I prefer to be called a hunting spider. I like to go around, but I will be, I'm the brown recluse sometimes, bro. All of a sudden, you put the jacket on, and I'm in there.
All right, so what we have a best of three. I believe the first game type we're going to have is CTF Truth, and the teams seem to be, if this is correct, Trey Try, Valen, Joe Fries, and Walshy. Is that right? I can't really see up there. That's just what we have in front of us. And then it's Wood, Nighty Night, Kyle, and Lee.
Yeah, are we doing is it up and down like that? So wouldn't that be all red?
Big red? Okay, so it's Trey Try, Valen, Wood, and Nighty Night versus Joe Fries, Walshy, Kyle, or Elamite, and Legion. Okay.
Interesting it says Kyle. And Kyle. Loophole
lion.
let's not even go into that.
If you get the reference, you'll know what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And you're missing out if you don't.
It's some good stuff. It's lit. But yeah, so the team is Trey Try, Valen, Wood, and Nighty Night versus Joe Fries, Walshy, Elamite, and Legion. Ooh, man. I mean, who do you think's got the better lineup here?
I would say the bottom squad, but Legion throws up a big question mark considering the fact that I played a couple games with him and he could not figure out his settings and his custom sensitivity was like 7-7.
Oh, what?
Yeah, no, it was.
Oh my God.
I don't know. It was.
Dude,
so
that sounds like a tragedy.
There's a bit of a handicap there.
I don't know, man.
I'm going with the top squad for sure.
I'm
Trey
going with
Valen,
the red squad.
Wood's pretty good from what I've heard. I've seen him on the forums quite a lot.
Yes,
I've heard he's pretty solid. I know he threw up a challenge to a bunch of pro players back in the day.
I say he's
trying to get in some mates.
I know 99. I played against him in some locals before in Atlanta.
He's been around for a while.
Yeah, so he's been around for a while. Cool dude.
Valen played before he started really getting into like the more business side of things.
Yep, and the production.
And same with Trey.
Yep, so I mean,
Definitely going with that squad.
I'm
I'm thinking
definitely-
this might be a quick 2-0.
I'm thinking this could be a 2-0 situation. I mean, no offense to Walsh and Elamite, but I mean, they'll
do what they
They don't
can.
play really anymore. I matched up with Elamite the other day in matchmaking. He hit 5 to me, and I was just like, damn, all right. I need to get better.
It's time to get back on the sticks.
Yeah, I need to grind, dude. I just got 5'd out of my life.
Joe Fry's in Legion, huh?
It's just, the only thing that's funny is you got Legion on that squad. He's going to be cracking some jokes and lighting the mood, but then you have Joe Fries, who you played
Whoever
Halo
does
with him.
worse is never going to hear the end of it between those two.
It's going to be hilarious. Joe Fries.
It's a battle for who doesn't
the-
get fourth on the team.
One of my favorite things about Joe Fries is like at the LANs, at the TLN, the LAN network, we would I'll just be watching him play some Halo 1, and he would rage so hard.
Oh, he's a
like,
rager.
It was the most I've ever heard someone rage, and like I just would watch him.
Did you know Joe Fries is the best Halo 1 player ever?
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
And then
The
it's so,
self-proclaimed.
but it was just the greatest thing ever because he would just rage so hard. Like we would be upstairs just eating food, and all of a sudden you just hear Joe Fries. Just you can't pick out what he's saying, but you know it's just anger and just frustration.
That sounds about right.
It was the funniest thing ever. But man, I miss the LAN network, dude.
I miss just like those just getting a bunch of pro teams together and landing. Even just like these tournaments obviously are representative of that, but at the same time it's like we don't have like those like, hey, let's all group up, have like 1 or 2 more teams, and then just have like a 3-team LAN. That doesn't really happen anymore.
No, it
It's
doesn't
kinda-
happen anymore. I mean, obviously the Xbox One doesn't have LAN capabilities, but at the same time we can still play online as long as the internet's good there, and we can just. I don't know. I just remember back then, like, all the pro players were a lot closer to each other, so they're, like,
why
don't
you
want to
can
throw
call-
this out there, but there's not as much shade that goes on in the background because people are, like, seeing each other in person a lot more, and you have to interact. So I don't know. I just miss being close to the Halo community as a whole.
I agree.
And, like, especially the LAN network was a family. That's why it was awesome. But we're kicking this off with True Slayers. So let's see who are we going to start out with. Who do you want to start with there? Let's do
Should we start out with Elamite? Just go right into
let's go to Elamite. Let's do it.
Start off with Elamite,
We're starting out with some Elamite here. Okay. So he's pushing up car side. Oh, he's sprinting pretty quick. I don't know how I feel about that, but he didn't have a pre-nade there. There's that one. Good nade dodge. Thrust. He's grabbing. I would pick up the carbine. Don't drop your pistol. Oh, no. I would have kept the AR, man.
I love how he doesn't have his headphones on so he can hear everything you're saying.
Okay, good shots from here. All right, he needs to back down.
Okay.
I mean,
I
never
don't,
mind.
I don't have anything to say yet.
I mean, honestly, he's great shots. The only reason I said back down is because I saw his teammate pushing up, and I figured he would. Oh man, hitting some
I like what
great
he's
shots.
doing here,
I like,
actually.
I like
He
he
does
does
have a-
car side, but he's playing it really smart. I didn't mean back down, run away. I meant go car one, get your shield back, and get car control if you can. So he's doing a great job.
On Truth in general, it's just really good to get a guy with a carbine that's able to hold down the pink side of the map. Carbine is by far the best long-range weapon in the game. It's really easy if you get shot at to recenter your shot and get a couple shots and back him down. But
That stinks.
Yeah,
And
that drop was unfortunate.
In that situation, he needed to just try to get the window if he could and not fall down low. But in general, they still have the flag pull. But
We'll
they're
go
going
99
for
because he's on the return.
Yeah,
We do
that's
seem to
good.
get that.
That's a good. We'll stay on 99 through his respawn. That's what I think we should do. And then they got the re though, and they got the first cap correct. So it's 1-0 Red Squad. I mean, what we predicted is happening so far. 99, I like what he's doing because he knows that they don't have any paint control. So he's just kind of trying to see if they're pushing it from pink side.
I do like what he's doing, but I do like
I think he
instead
can
of
be
just sitting
faster.
there,
He
you
needs
can
to be
make a move
faster.
and cut
Yeah.
them off. If they are coming your pink side, then you can push into the base and cut them off instead
Yeah,
of just
I mean, his
sitting in
team
your
was
bubble.
trying to pull a flag there. That's the issue. Is I don't know, communication error there or what, but I liked his idea, but he was just a little slow with it.
So they have control of the enemy base right now. The flag is bottom center. They're just trying to kind of get ideas of where the enemy is at before just deciding to go for a flag. You can't just blindly push out and get a flag.
Well, 2 of them are dead on the red squad, so they need to play it slow here. His teammate pushed all the way through. He definitely should have waited with him. And now they know where he is on the flag. He needs to make sure he doesn't. Oh, good pick. Good pick there. Oh, my God. He just,
top center.
what did they just.
Ooh.
The guy top center just left.
He
He
just
gets
left
another
it.
pick.
No, and I don't know.
I don't
He
know
was
if-
at the enemy team's base right there, and
Yeah,
he definitely
that's-
could have gotten a flag pull
He
or something.
definitely could have
I
done
don't know.
something. I think he's
Maybe
playing
he
a
was on
little
the
too
other team.
defensively, but at least he got the fuel rod back to his base, but now they have the flag almost at the halfway point, and the teammate
Think
died
about
at
this
car.
is like he basically went a full loop around the map, only to end up back on his own flag without a
Yeah,
flag.
and they're going to get the cap.
So not very much
now.
efficiency.
Ooh, I don't know
out
why
of
they're
this.
not running the flag a little faster. They can definitely get this cap. Oh my
Regardless
God.
of getting the weapons here, even with
Yeah,
this whole series
I
of
mean, and
events,
then he
it looks
ended up
like
giving it to them in front of their base, too. So,
Yep.
in general, I mean,
Unfortunate.
in that situation,
Set of
he
plays.
should have just given up that cap once he pushed back and made the best out of a bad situation and just keep the power on. But they still haven't
Go on.
capped it yet.
We got Dave Walsh here with the sword, running around like a madman.
They ended up getting that return, though. Wow. What? I didn't even know what happened, man. That's crazy. I feel like they just didn't take that flag fast enough to their side. Walsh didn't get that sword, my friend. Oh, good angle. Great shots by
Dave
Walsh.
gets
Good
taken
revert.
down. We can go on
Excellent
board with
shots,
Trey.
Dave.
It looks like they're trying to push into. Oh no, he just got taken down.
All right, let's
we
go
can
ahead and
with
switch
Valen here.
Let's go off. Yeah, switch off.
Valen's on the enemy team flag right now, so I know he's trying to. He's put in some work, clear out their base, and then get a flagpole.
Definitely needs to stay alive. He's their pink addict. This is a great position for him.
Their team is still up right now, and by looking at the point of views, it doesn't seem like he has too much supporting help on the rest of his squad right now. So he's just trying to buy time as long as he can.
Yep, and he's under the base, which is good. One spawn pink. Great, excellent shots. Good kill. They have two guys under their base right now. They could definitely get a play out of this. The ground pound.
Someone's not
is-
looking at radar.
Oh, that's. Well, there's no,
All right,
this,
who
is,
was?
this is no
Oh,
radar.
wait, is it?
This is a no radar, man.
I did not know that. I'm just
Yeah.
looking at that for the first time. Well, there you go, right
Yeah.
there. That explains how much different no radar would be.
The thing is like under your base is even that much better with no radar.
Such a power position
It's
with no radar.
Such a power position.
It's weird to say that, too, because the last thing you expect a power position to be is under the base, but you just cause such a distraction that enemy team doesn't know where you're at, and you really need to clear that person out.
I like that he went under the base a little bit, but at the same time, like if I was the fly guy, I wouldn't have dropped down there. I don't know. It depends on where all the enemies are. You don't know if they're going to be flanking you car or pink side quickly for a desperation.
Valen with some
Excellent
nice
shots. He didn't miss a shot there.
Right now, you can see one of his teammates is pushing in, and well, you can't really see anything but his controller settings. And 4-2 seems like the
4-2
the
is
common sensitivity. I approve.
I approve as well. A lot of people play on 4-2. You have Frosty, you have Lethal, you have. Doesn't Kyler play on 4-2?
What was that with Fuel Rod?
Who plays on?
Here, Legion. All right, here we go.
Ooh,
Legion's
yes.
got camo. I'm really interested to see what he can do. Looks like, actually, I'll give him credit. I was ready to
Those
roast.
were
Those are some good shots.
Those are really some good shots.
Looks
There was
like
no
he's figuring out how to hold a controller for Halo.
There was no bullet mag there, and he was still hitting those shots, so that was really good. He needs to live with this camo. He's still got almost half of it left. Excellent
All right.
splinter nade.
All right, I'm impressed.
I'm impressed so far, man. I like what I'm
Who
seeing.
am I watching?
This is Legion the God.
Yeah.
And he's just playing it slow. I mean, he has a little bit of camo left, and his teammates aren't in position. He didn't actually know exactly what to do because he's not been in that situation that many times. So he should have just lived in the pink attic probably and waited for his team
Let's
to
go on
make a
with
push.
Wood here. Wood has a sword. I'm interested to see what he can do here. Looking fresh. Nice shot. Oh, almost turned on here for the double kill. All right, now if they can get a flagpole here and run this pink, there's a sword down there. Wood should be calling that out to his teammate, but doesn't seem to be the route that they're taking. Ooh, I like the relay. What kind of next level strat is this?
Dude, is this it? Is this now
Valen's
they
about to
finished
go
the
in
game?
with the
No,
last
he got
cap.
picked.
Oh, he did. Here's the
He got
cap.
picked. But
Here's the cap right here, and then I'm
They're not in a
looking at
position
Straight
to
Tries
read.
about to pick this up.
They're not in a position to read. That's
And there it
game.
is.
Oh my God, I am very impressed by the Red Squad. But I mean, we called it in the first place. That team, we could tell,
They definitely have the more experience in terms of
and Halo
overall
5.
Halo 5 competitiveness.
Yes,
Yes,
Halo 5
for sure.
specifically.
On the bottom, definitely not.
Yeah,
I
I mean, I don't know how much Joe Fries and Legions has played of Halo 5. I know Walsh has played a little bit here and there, but he's not grinded at all. Which is, and Elamite. I mean, he casts and he plays here and there as well. But there's no
Elamite,
reason
yeah.
for them to grind.
Elamite has the knowledge, but at the same time, it's like you can, from a bird's eye view, like even from what we're doing now or watching from like a spectator mode experience, it's so easy to see the right plays and what needs to get done. But as you're in game, it's just things are going on so fast, you really just don't have the information that you can when you're in theater, and you can see where all 8 players are, where things are going. You don't have the communication regardless, but still, it's a lot harder when you're actually in the game making these decisions, and that's something that goes underrated.
I think in general, to add on to that point, that's a situational awareness thing. Like Halo has so many situations that, especially at tournaments when there's just a new thing that happens and you're like, I have to make a decision.
You think you've seen everything, and then one randomness happens, and you're like, what?
Oh my God, that nade bounced off the texture that I didn't know existed. And now I have to make a
That
better
sounds like
play.
sounds like something that happened recently.
I mean, I've been complaining about textures for a long time. My grenades are, obviously you got to be better at throwing nades in general because you got to be aware of the textures. But I mean, when I see a little bit of a smooth area, I think it's going to be smooth. And
Then you throw it and it just ricochets right back
just
at you.
bounce. Even when first game we were playing earlier, you're like, God, what's... When I was in Blue Ramp,
Oh,
you're like, that
yeah.
nade. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I guess my nades just suck. Like, I don't know. I'm just trash. But to add on to your point as well, talking about all that, do you think you'd be a pretty good coach?
No.
No?
No, I don't. I actually don't at all. I'm actually really bad at keeping track of in-game, like, power weapons and power-up timings. Regardless, that's because